that DFS demonstrated strong economics. It demonstrated it was a world-class deposit and 25-year mine life. And we're in the process of building out a team and moving towards final investment decision during the course of the year.
Welcome viewers, and thank you for tuning in to the Assay TV, where today we are at sunny Cape Town for 121's investment mining event. Today we are joined by John Ciganek, the Director and CEO of Vanadium Resources. Welcome, John. So Vanadium Resources is an ASX listed developer focusing on your Tier 1 Steelpoortdrift project in Limpopo. How are you today? Very well?
I'm good, very good.
Okay, so can you just give us a quick recap of the company?
All right, we did a DFS in October last year, and we own the Steelpoortdrift Vanadium project in the Bushveld in South Africa. Okay. And we own 74% of that. Okay. And we're in the process of and that DFS demonstrated strong economics. It demonstrated it was a world-class deposit and 25-year mine life. And we're in the process of building out a team and moving towards final investment decision during the course of the year. That's probably the overview.
So talking about a team, I know you've just recently joined as CEO and Director. What were some of the main reasons that you actually ended up joining Vanadium?
I've been a non-executive director for about 2 years, so I know the project, and I'm really excited to be here for quite a few, for a few reasons. I'm a mining engineer. I've built lots of projects in the past and also arranged debt, equity and offtake for quite a few projects, and that's exactly where we are. And probably the other two key areas is that the deposit is substantial in terms of well over 180-year mine life, and it's the vanadium space in terms of vanadium redox battery is a growing space, and we'll be able to service that going forward.
So in terms of, I know you've just told us where the project location was, but what's the upside of that location?
The Bushveld area, it's a well-renowned mineralisation zone. It's got about 30 to 35 mining and smelting operations by some of the majors, and we're right in the middle of that. We have a project that's the scale of some of the majors that have projects in the area, and because of that, we've got access to infrastructure, water, power. It's there. We're not in the middle of the desert. We're not in the middle of Western Australia. So we're going to be able to build this relatively cheaper, operate it cheaper.
So it's more cost effective generally?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so you also mentioned the DFS study. Can you give us any key metrics from that? Yeah,
some very strong economics associated with that. And from an NPV perspective, our attributable share is about $1.4 billion in Aussie dollar terms.
Excellent.
IRR is about 42%, payback of 27 months, and it's got a mine life of 25 years, just based off the proven probable reserves. And we'll be focused on producing vanadium for the steel sector, but also for VR8 and VRFB as well. And that's looking at the power side on the change from fossil fuel to vanadium redox battery.
Okay, so we noticed that Vanadium is currently running two processes: one secure offtake and strategic equity, and the second debt financing. How are those going?
Very well. We started the debt financing process late last year. We appointed advisors out of London, and we're in the process of meeting quite a broad group of debt financiers, banks, traditional financiers, and that's getting to a point where you're getting expressions of interest and arranging probably of the order of 60 to 65% of our funding requirement. And on the flip side, the offtake and strategic process is going very well as well. That's been going on for a few months, and we'll be looking to make some announcements around that in the next few months.
So what are your key objectives for 2023?
Several things, and immediately we're in recruitment mode. We're about to announce a general manager operations and several other key hires in terms of people on the ground to, one, build the project, keep the relevant approvals underway so that we can get financing at the end of the year, secure an offtake, secure debt, equity. So with a view to getting financial investment decision by the end of the year.
Well, excellent. It sounds like Vanadium has a busy few months coming up, and we thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy the event.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you.